Good morning, afternoon, evening, gamers. So I was going through my Steam library. I think this is actually one of my friends' games, and it looks kind of unusual. So I thought, let's play it together. Well, I'm playing it and you're watching, but you get the idea. Also, on Steam at the moment, if you look at it and think, this is a go away here. This is something that I would like to play. It's $1.99 on Steam at the moment. It is on sale. I think the normal price is $9.99. So yeah, let's get on with it. Bet you'd never thought you'd hear me say that. Okay, so we're going to go with new game. Would you like to take a tutorial? Okay. That's pretty dark. Oh, there we go. So, WASD, that's good. Oh, very slow. Crouch, okay. That seems... I read text, parenthesis. Pick up or put down an object. Cite, use one object on another. Okay. Dialogue cloud, speak with the character. That's an odd way to do interactions, but okay. I see. You have 4 different means of interacting with objects. Each has its own form of cursor. I, read text. Parenthesis, pick up or put down object. Cite, use one object on another. Dialogue cloud, speak with the character. Okay. That's odd, but okay. Left click on the gate to open it. Yeah. It's very dark. I know that video games are an art. But artistry and being arty can sometimes get in the way of a game just being manageable. I do wonder if this is going to be one of those games. Use the inventory to carry items with you. Press E while holding the cube. So it goes into my inventory, does it? Okay. So can I pick these up? Okay. What, I can't pick that one up? Yeah, I can. Let's pick them all up. Why? I don't know. But, you know. We'll pick them all up. Are we supposed to be picking them all up? I don't know. No space in no space in inventory. Oh, okay. Rip. So this is a cube. Okay. So the red one that I picked up. Okay. I don't think I was meant to pick them all up. Okay. That was... So can I go that way? I can go this way. I don't think I'm supposed to, but I can, so that's good. the game will let yourself get lost and just do things that you're not supposed to do. I like that. A lot of games would have had like an invisible wall or something. Okay, what's this? You may occasionally need help. Throughout the game, press tab to receive a clue. Okay. Our story begins here. While sleeping, you see a strange and troubled dream. Follow the instructions to wake up. Walk up to the table and click on it. Okay. Either my eyesight is getting worse or this is blurry. What's going on? Error unknown. Is this a puzzle game? I'm not a big fan of puzzle games. Cradle. I would have told you that before, but I couldn't actually remember, I'll be honest with you. I just found it in my library. It's, like I said, I don't think it's one of my games. I think it's one of my friends' games. Yeah, because we have Steam sharing. Stupid hair. Right, so we're somewhere else. There's no roof. Alright. Tabaha? I got fat and now I hadn't even read that. I got fat and now I smell bad. Turn off your nose and don't look at me. I didn't say goodbye to Ongots. I waited for him all day, but he didn't return. Please feed him and change him, lest he gets sick. Follow this recipe. Heat the red pot. Add a glass of water. Add a few cut plum olive fruits. There are plenty of them by the lake. Add dried root, but don't forget to grind it. Add salt and the water will turn orange. Return the salt jar to its place. Right of the pepper, as Grandpa Batchin instructed. Cook until it's done. Ongots will show up as soon as he smells the food. You can sell all the stuff if you like and toss the body in the river. I won't be coming back. Enbish. Okay, I don't know who that was. So heat the red pot and add a glass of water. Add a few plum olive fruits. So maybe I should go and collect the plum olive fruits first, because leaving a pot with water to boil seems like a bad idea. Oh, Lord Buddha. Or Prince Siddhartha. I think that's how you say it. That reminds me, I should meditate more, really. Right, okay. Lovely. Lots of interesting things. Is that like a TV? That's kind of cool. So the plug socket is connected to this. Okay. What's this? A robot. A robot? So I think I think I saw that there was some sort of robot in it, which kind of interested me because I am fascinated by robotics. I think one day it could be a way to free up human resources to be able to do better things. I mean, how many times have you come across somebody who, you know, is working in a dead end job, and their time could be. Was it Paul Potts? I think it was Paul Potts who had like an amazing singing voice, and he was working in a phone shop. And he wasn't working in a phone shop because he liked it. He was working in a phone shop because, you know, we all have to make money. And it's such a waste of human. It's such a waste of human creativity and energy. I think that it would be better if we could free up, you know, more time. In my opinion, anyway. However, I do see that there are, you know, problems to that. If we replace jobs, yeah, if we replace humans with robots for jobs, then how are we going to, you know, feed ourselves? But I think it's coming whether we like it or not. So, you know, I think that we have to figure it out. I think that governments need to have these conversations. Because let's face it, the money people, if they can replace you, they'll replace you. They don't care about you. Password. Okay, I don't know the password. No, I don't. I'm not sure how to just click off of things. I mean, I want to investigate things, obviously, but I don't quite know how to. This, you know, I don't obviously have the password, so I want to. Oh, okay, cool. It's just I'm not quite sure sometimes how to do with things. Preparing for a transfer. Get to know your new M body. Make note of the markings of the main components. It's simple: head, chest, arms, wrists, pelvis, legs, feet. Well, yep, that's pretty much a humanoid shape. Fuel cell, neurochip, genochip, synchronizer, accumulation container, breathing module, lens, look screen, exterior panels. Order your designer exterior panels from Felted at a promotional price. Felted, we refine beauty. Kind of got like a cyberpunk sort of aesthetic to it, I guess. Just want to read everything. All houseplants need light to a varying degree, yes. No plant can grow in total darkness. I don't think that's true. There are, well, maybe not total darkness, but there are, you know, there are plants that live in certain caves. And isn't there one plant where it only opens at night, or is that just kind of a made up thing that I saw in a video game or something? It could be. Even the bottom level of a tropical forest gets quite a bit more light than... Yeah, I suppose it's not complete darkness. Makes sense. Greenhouses at a bird's eye view. Okay. Cisterns with biological waste in the suburbs of Erdinet. Kenya, Mombasa. 30 Celsius year round. Oof. 30 Celsius makes me extremely uncomfortable. I'm not a... I'm not a... I'm not a heat person. I'm not good with heat or sunshine. A woman knitting? Okay. A child and sheep? Okay. I don't know that. I keep clicking buttons, certain buttons, because my brain is programmed with that's how video games are made, and they've made everything kind of different. So it's really throwing me off. Oh, we're sitting on the... What was that? Okay, that was very fancy. Do I need that? Can I not just hang it back up again? Okay, good enough. I really need to learn to stop touching things. Oh, I see. So these are connected to the trellis, but then they have a cable running off of them. So where does the cable run? Okay, it runs along there. Runs along there. Runs into there. So that one is definitely connected to the trellis by, I don't know, magic? I mean, how could you even make a robot like this in a place where the electricity is less than ideal? Citizen of medium and high quotients? Remember, by replacing your body, you give the whole world hope. To fill out the ranks of humanity's rescuers, contact your local mirror transfer center. So, am I a robot? I don't have a body. That's very annoying. Some sort of holographic flower? Can we meditate with Lord Buddha? The chest has been shut for many years. Okay. Okay, so maybe we should go and look for some olives, I'm guessing. And then we can get our first task underway. Ooh, okay. So, I wonder if this is the Himalayas, maybe, because some of the clothing in there kind of reminds me of the sort of clothes that they wear. I mean, I could be way off there. I don't know a lot about... Ooh, okay. Oof, the game... Maybe this game is more maybe this game is more demanding than I thought. Maybe I should lower the settings down a bit. I did kind of crank everything up. I'm only getting about 60 frames per second. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I've got the quality on 10, so maybe we'll go 8, maybe. Oh, I think we should whack that up. Textures are only on the high. We'll leave those on the high. Maybe we'll go to ×4 anti-aliasing. We'll, we'll, oh, we'll see what that does. Okay. Let's... Okay, 80 frames per second. Okay, I think maybe I went like a little bit crazy. The thing is, you never tend to know with the game, you know, how demanding it's going to be. We often think that there are certain games, it's like, oh, this is one of those arty-farty games, so, you know, it's not really going to be that much of a problem. I can crank everything up, but you often find that they're the games that tend to, you know, cripple your game, cripple your graphics card the most. I remember with Eastshade, well, we should revisit that game. Actually, this is giving me some of the same vibes as Eastshade. That was a very pretty game, and I remember I tried cranking that game, and that game was having none of it. It was like, yep, no. So we're looking for plum olives, which I've never heard of. I don't know if that's... I mean, I've heard of olives. Those red fruits on the tree look edible. I'll try and find something... What was that? Does that tree look right to you? Maybe that's just artistic, but all the branches look like they're missing. Hmm. 7 FPS? 9.6. Wow. I think this game is just not very well optimized. Like, no optimization. Also, is that our house up there? Yeah. So, it looks like it's powered by wind turbines, so that's cool. So the game said it saw, like, these red olive things that we need, but I didn't see them. And then something flicked up in the corner, but, like, I didn't... It was so quick, I didn't actually get enough time to read it. I think it said I need to pick something up, maybe? Can I pick up a branch? I could see this being one of those games that gets a little frustrating after a while. Oh, hang on. Okay. We have a stick, people. We have a stick. And we lost our stick. Okay, I've got the stick. How do I use the stick? And to be fair, so far, it may not be the developer. It might be just me. It could be that I'm just a bit thick. The problem is, if you have a set of standards that are mostly used in video games, you get used to those set of standards. So, M opens map. I opens inventory. E interacts. You know, these have been some of the staples for games for like a very long time. But you then get a developer that comes along and decides, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, which has become more popular, is F is going to be to interact with objects. Okay, so all of a sudden, we've got a change, and now I have to remember. In some games it's E, and in some games it's F, and so my brain will not handle that particularly well. Which is a me problem, I understand. But if it's a problem for me, I'm guessing that there are other people. Like, I'm not the only one that, well, hopefully not, that struggles with that particular problem. I can't find my stick. My stick has, I've I've lost my stick. I don't know how you lose a stick, but I lost my stick. Oh, is that my... There's my stick. There are many sticks like this stick, but this is my stick. So, I don't want to... I'm really not sure what I'm doing now. This... Oh. Whoa! You can throw the stick. I found a different stick. Ooh. I'm gonna have 2 sticks because I'm greedy. I'm really... Ah, there they are. Now I see them. So how am I supposed to get them down? Oh, am I supposed to... That didn't really work. No. Is someone laughing at me? Shut up! This is harder than it looks. Oh, I got one. I got one. Okay, so now we know what we're doing. Nice. Okay, so this is the right play. It is definitely harder than it looks, though. I promise you. See, again, I have an inventory. I know I have an inventory because I picked up all those cubes. But I doesn't open inventory. It's like, okay. Okay, where did my stick go? Give me my stick. I mean, I have a spare one if I can't find it, but I should be able to find it because, well, unless the ground swallows it up, if it's one of those kind of games. We all know those kind of games. Kill an enemy, go to loot them. Oh, can't find them. The grass is too long. Or the ground has literally swallowed them up. We all know those games. I find some of Skyrim's modded versions do that. They've gone so overboard on the vegetation on the ground, which does look great. Like, don't get me wrong, but often you find that you just lose bodies. You're just like, oh, okay, I can't find that body. I can't loot it now. And we all know that looting is Well, maybe not everybody's a loot goblin like me, but... Can I have that? It's probably because it's a bit big. I wonder if I'm human or if I'm a robot. I'm kind of curious because I saw that. The fact that I have no hands either is again, it's just a thing. It's like you made this game, you made the world, you made everything, but I can't have like hands. Even floating hands are better than no hands. Although I don't particularly like floating hands in VR games either. It's just so unimmersive. And people say it doesn't matter, and it's like, well, fair enough. If it doesn't matter to you, it doesn't matter. Like, okay, that's fine. But the idea of VR, it's like people say graphics don't matter. On a flat screen game, I can I can see that argument. Like, sure, like it doesn't necessarily matter, but with VR, the whole point, to me, in any case, correct me if I'm wrong, but the whole idea of VR is it's a more immersive. It, you know, it's a more immersive experience. So, and not having hands is, kind of, kind of takes you out of that immersion. Oh man. So I need to watch where my stick like lands. Ooh, got another one. And another one. DJ Khaled. I don't know what made me think of that, but... Ooh, we're getting somewhere now. I wonder how many... One, two, three... Oh, it took the cubes off me anyway. So I guess I definitely wasn't meant to pick all those... To pick all those other cubes up. Ooh, watch where it goes, watch where it goes. Look at my stick is amazing. No, come back, stick. I love you long time. Oh, man. I wonder how many I actually need. I mean, it didn't... That was a weak throw. That was a rookie error. Maybe this is enough. I mean... That one's kind of... Nope. No, not in the water. I mean, looking around this land, it looks like there's some technology. I mean, haven't come up with anything better for farming these things than, throwing a stick at them. So, okay. But we can make robots. Oh, I got it. Oh, I didn't see where my stick went though. Oh. Nah, you... Oh. Okay, I'm... 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, maybe that's enough. I mean, I don't think realistically those ones at the top I'm going to be able to get them. They're a little too high. I got the low-hanging fruit. So, yeah, no. We're going to put the stick away. We're going to go home. 1, 2, 3. We're going to see what we can do before. Yeah. So, do we... I wasn't... I don't know... It didn't say anything about collecting water, but... I wonder if I do have to collect water. Because it said about boiling water. Oh, there's another stick there. Can I have that stick? Why can't I have that stick? That's a nice stick. Nope, can't have the stick. Well, this game sucks. Yeah, I definitely think that the game has some optimization issues. It may not necessarily be my graphics card. I have a 3070, which isn't the most powerful card, like I know that, but having said that, I can play Cyberpunk, which is an abysmal game to try and play. Although it has had I think it has had optimization done to it, but it's still a very difficult game to play, and I can play that fine. I wonder what that is over there, like some sort of... Is that another house or something? I mean, I kind of want to explore, but... Okay, can we... Okay, that's it. Thank you. Ah, you know what? We'll leave the door open. Right, so here's a stove. That's a stove, I'm guessing. So do I need to... Okay. Let's, heat the red pot. Add a glass of water. Would this not need to be on? I mean, there's wood in here, right? But no, the item does not work. Oh. That's not a red pot. Okay. Is that a red pot? Does not work. I mean, I guess that's a red pot. I'm definitely thinking that you've got to put, you've got to put wood in this. I mean, for real. In order to get this boiling. Unless it's already working. Heat the red pot. Add a glass of water. Add dried root. Is this a fridge? The door is jammed. How am I supposed to get the... Okay. Ah, yes, that's some good water. Okay, turn the water off. We don't want to waste water now, do we? The door is jammed. Okay. Can I not kick it? Oh, what about a stick? No, we'll put our stick away before we lose it. I think that's a wok. Ah, it's kind of red. Yes. Yes, it's a red... Yes, this is what we need. I don't like, though, that you can't place things, like, properly. Like, holy hell, who made this? I mean, you need to be able to get up close to things. It's a skill issue, obviously. I'm not really doing this game justice. I am sorry. It's yeah, it probably needs somebody else to play it. Also, I cannot get that to go on there. Which is where you would cook, I would assume. Because this is a stove, right? Oof. Ah, well, okay. Okay, I mean... Also, why does rice keep falling out of it? I mean, I assume it's rice. I think right mouse click is definitely throw. Oh, yes. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Never hire me to look after your home. It's it will go probably about as well as this. So I mean that works, but I don't know how to get the water in. Add a glass of... Oh, a glass of water. That's a cup. Okay. A glass. Rider in an M body. Okay. A glass. Yeah. Spiders. Gross. Hockey World Championship of 2039. Okay, so this is quite a bit into the future. I mean, yes, I know we're in 2024, but like, it's a little bit ahead. I should be dead. You know, I don't see a glass anywhere. I mean, there's cups. Dora, do you see a glass? Yeah, I'm not particularly. I don't know that I'm the. I don't know that I'm the demographic for these games. Oh. I mean, yeah, I don't. Are there any forward, backwards, left, right, run? Yep. Jump, space. Yep. Menu. Clue tab. Inventory. Yes. Yeah. So there you go. Inventory is E. It's like, why? What? Throw is right. Yeah. Throw is right mouse button. Interactive is left mouse button. Yeah. Okay. I mean, the game looks nice. I'm just finding... Ah, hang on. Can't use. Why? That doesn't work. Huh. But there isn't a glass. What the? Thank you. Heat the red pot. I've got a red pot. Ah, but it's not... I don't think it's heated, though. Right. Okay. just chuck it in. Ah, man. No. Oh, so you have to get that eye thing, I think. Okay. Okay, we're cooking on gas now. We are cooking on gas now. Okay. And then I'm guessing that we need this, right? I need paper. That's a fair point. Okay. Do we need more paper? Okay. Nice! Now we're talking. Now we're heating. I feel accomplished. Okay, so now can I add this? Why? Why does that item not work? I really don't like the fact that things just don't fit on the table. I find that very annoying. Why is it also upside down? On its side. Oh my god. Why? Why does that not work? It's water. Oh, that beeping is something to do with Opera GX. I changed my wallpaper, and now I've got like that noise, which probably not my best idea ever. But yeah, you know how it is. Looks like oil. Reeks of alcohol. Smells like vinegar. Tiny white crystals? Could be citric acid. Okay. I don't... Can I just... Oh dear. Yeah. So I don't know what this writing says. I really was not prepared for heating this this pot up. Oh look, he had plums over here. But I need to add the water first. But I can't seem to add the water because that's ceremony, because those are meditation beads. So I definitely don't think I should take that. Yeah, I've definitely seen this outfit before. It's definitely like the Himalayas, I think. Glass! I found a glass. No, no, no! No, 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 no. No! Right. Right, right. Water. Oh, come on, this is water. I can't use it here. Why? It said add water. Oh, come on. This is a glass of water. The item doesn't work. Why? Why? Why doesn't it work? Oh, man. Heat the red pot, add a glass of water. And then add some... I also probably need to find the dry root. I'm so... I don't... I don't... I mean, it definitely says add the water and then the plums. I mean, this is a glass. This is a glass of water. It does. I'm not burning the house down, so that's good. Why does it not work though? I don't understand why that wouldn't work. Oh. Oh man, I'm just chucking stuff now. Oh man. It's fine. It's going well, I think. The item doesn't work. What? It said water. Plum olive juice. I mean, should I? That doesn't work. So the plums won't go in it. Could it be that that isn't the red bowl that I'm supposed to be using? And why will nothing stay on the... Maybe this isn't the red pot, but it's red, and it's a pot. I mean, heat the red pot. I mean, that's a pot, isn't it? I mean, you can't put a kettle direct. You can't put a teapot on it, surely. Well, let's just try it. Let's try that. Where's the kettle? Oh, how do I get that back? The other way up. I'm so sorry to the developer. Yeah, I'm not really doing. I'm not doing your game justice at all. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just. No, I don't want the book of whatever right now. No, that has to work, right? No. I don't think that's the pot you're looking for. Nope, doesn't work. Well, I don't know. You know what? Let's just leave the stove on. What could possibly go wrong? And we'll just go and have a little look around, because that's what you do when you need to cool off. I believe. You can sprint, so that's good. Let's see what's over here. So this is where you get power, I'm guessing, you know, electricity and stuff. They're very futuristic. If I do make it to 2039, they'd best look like that. What is this place? There's nothing in here. You built like this whole swimming pool thing for that? And what's this? Some sort of alien language or something? What is this place? So is this maybe what the guy was doing here? He was, you know, he was setting up some sort of business. What does this say? Danger. Toxin contaminated. Keep away. Nah, that, I mean, keep away, that means go right in, right? Oh, another bit of a spike there. Yeah, this is wild. I'm trying to show, you know, a better aspect of the game than what I was doing, because I wasn't doing a particularly good job to the developer. Oh, another stick. Look, my stick is amazing. Oh, looks like we can't go in here. Okay. Oh, so that is actually electrified. Doesn't seem electrified, though. I mean, I was touching it and I was okay. I wonder if there's anywhere where it's, you know, where the fence is compromised, shall we say. Is there a fire in the distance? Nope. Nope, the house must be okay. It's fine. I mean, I was throwing a burning hot pot around. It's fine. I kind of really want to go in there. Why do I want to go in there? I just to see what's in there, really. My exploratory brain thinks that there's probably something interesting in there. There must be like a main entrance, because this is just fencing. Oh, that's a little bit lower. No, we're not jumping that. The jump mechanic is pretty weak. There must be a main entrance. There must be. Oh, it might not be that this is electrified. It might mean that that's what happens to you if you go in there. You get turned upside down, and stuff comes out of you or goes into you, and you grow a tail from the looks of it. Yeah, desperatoxin indeed. But where is the main entrance? Because at one point people would have been coming to work in here, I guess. So, you know, that they would have... There would have been a main entrance through which they would have come into, right? Okay, I guess I'm not going in there. I think I've been all the way round it, maybe. Yeah, the jump mechanic is... Oh, I think it has like you know, like a double jump type thing. Or maybe not. I'm not... I mean, it's better than no jump. Another stick? No, I've probably got enough sticks, to be fair. Doesn't seem to be a lot around apart from this building and the house that definitely hasn't burnt down. Yeah. I think we're definitely round the back of it now. So, are there any, Ooh. Yo, I saw that. Yeah, that's something that's... What is that? Yeah, that doesn't look good. That does not look good at all. Yeah. That's bad. I don't know why, but that just reaffirms that I really want to go in there. Strange race, the human race. Yeah, so we're coming back towards the things, you know, to the highway things. But the fact that there's no door, so I'm guessing that this was just open and that the doors were there, and then there was, you know, some sort of breach, and then they just built this, which makes sense that there's no, you know. Oh, here's the thing. Oh. Well, I didn't die. And I still like sticks. So, yeah, can't be that bad. Anywho, here's the garden. What am I stuck on? Oh. It has that going for it. Yeah, so I guess that was the front entrance. Gerbera Garden. So you could just, you know, come walk right in. That was probably the front entrance. So yeah, There must be a way to take down that fencing. Because whatever's in there is not that bad. I survived. Boing. Throw my stick. Can't actually throw it that far, but yeah. This is very elaborate. Ooh. Ooh. No, no, no. I want metal. Can I get some metal? Oh man, I cannot get metal. Why can I not upgrade from wood to metal? That would be good. I cannot. Well, that's metal. That's metalist. I shall pick up my stick again then. So my house is in the middle of nowhere, so I'm guessing that that I had something to do with that place. I mean, seems reasonable. Otherwise, why would I live near it? Maybe I was an employee. Maybe I was the manager. Well, not I wasn't the manager, but the guy who lived here that we're now trying to make some kind of food for. It was the manager. Yeah. It's an interesting game. It just, yeah. I wonder what these are for. Oh, look, I've got a stick there. Metal pole there. Can I have it? Can I have it? No. Oh, I can't pick up my stick anymore. Maybe that's not my stick. Is that my stick? There's my stick. Doink. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Look at my stick. How many sticks have I got now? I have 3 sticks. I'm a 3-stick man. Some clothes, look. Why does... Wow. Why does that have a hole through it? That doesn't seem healthy. And those socks have seen better days, but you know. Why are there... Oh. No space in inventory. Damn it. I'm guessing they're the roots we need. I may have to get rid of a stick. Bye-bye, stick. I set you... Be free! I'm guessing that these are the roots we need. Where did it go? I'm telling you, the ground... Oh no, there it is. I was about to say the ground is eating things, but yeah, probably not. Oh, still got this to deal with. I mean, I got the stove working. I mean, yeah, come on. I got the stove working. Yeah. Okay, can I put this in it? What do you mean it doesn't work? Ooh. Come here, Root. Maybe you just have to, like, just chuck stuff in. I mean, that's normally how cooking goes, right? I've seen Gordon Ramsay cook. He just chucks it in. Unfortunately, this pot does not want to, yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It didn't actually say. Yes, it did. It said heat the red pot. Yes. Add dried root, but oh, don't forget to grind it. We have to grind the how the heck do we do that? Is there a grinder in here? That sounds way worse than I meant it to sound. How'd you grind? What the heck is this? Wow. That looks complicated. If I can't use a simple stove, I probably shouldn't be touching that. Why are there flowers? Never mind. I have not advanced towards that. Wonder how you rotate things. Is there a Actually, that's a shrine. I will stop doing that. Please, water. Please go in the pot. No, where's the? Nah, sir. Why won't you go in there? I mean, it's heating. It's a glass of water. And then I can add in the red things, and then I can add in the yeah. No, just no. Okay. Add a glass of water. Okay. I mean, maybe I just chuck in the glass as well. Maybe, maybe that's the way to go. Never ask me to cook for you because this is about as badly as it would go. I probably need to turn that thing off in GX. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but now not so much. I don't understand why I can't use the water. Can't use it here. See, that's not an interact button. That's a. There's no one around to help you remember what happened. prepare breakfast for Ongots to meet him. Put the red pot on the furnace. I've done that. I've done that. That's a red pot. Maybe this is not the right red pot. Yeah. Also, what are those? I mean, I've put the red pot on the furnace. Yeah, I could do with... Maybe that is not the right pot. Go away, but then what other red pot is there? I mean, you would put metal onto a stove. I mean, you're not going to put a teapot on a... Well, I have seen teapots on stoves, to be fair. The problem with the teapot, though, is that... where even is the teapot? It won't right itself. It's also lost its lid. This has got to be the right pot. It's red, and it's metal, and it would make sense that it goes on. You would cook breakfast in this, like. Put the red pot on the furnace. It's on the furnace. It's on. It's definitely on the furnace. I bet some people are wondering how I managed to put my socks on. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder that too. Or am I wearing socks? Ah, see? Maybe I don't wear socks. New task added. Maybe I just had to get it on there, like, properly. Okay, now I can add a glass of water. Okay, so it's just very finicky. Excellent. Right. Add 2 plum olive fruits. Okay. No, I've already got them. The fruit needs cutting. Really? How? Oh my god. How am I going to cut them? Is it... Ah. Oh. This doesn't look very sanitary, but then I've chucked things on the floor multiple times, so I'm not even sure why I'm not even sure why that's an issue. Yay. I'm really hoping that what I'm cooking for isn't a human. Oh my goodness. I'm really hoping it's an animal or something. Add dried roots. Use mortar to grind it. A mortar? I haven't seen a mortar. Have you seen a mortar? I feel like this is Dora the Explorer. I think that's a milk churn, isn't it? Like a milk container. I don't see a grinder. It's closed. It has some sort of thing on it. I don't know why a grinder would be over here, but I mean... sure. Mongolian. It definitely said Mongolian. Weren't they the guys in Ghosts of Tsushima who were attacking everybody? Okay. I don't see a grinder. I probably should have done this first. Oh, it's the 24th of July. 2076. Wow. Okay. Cyberpunk. Yeah, cyberpunk. Is that a grinder? I think that's a battery. Yeah, I think that's a battery. Where the fuck is the grinder? If I were a grinder, where would I... Ah! No, that's not a grinder. Ah, is that a grinder? Oh, I think I know what goes on here. I think, yeah. Yeah. No? Oh. Ah, maybe it's this one. Oh, why does nothing... Look. Go away. This is it. This is it. I'm guaranteed. Yes, yes. Oh, hang on. Where's the... Yep, yep. 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 Yeah! There we go. Yeah. Oh, we're doing so well. Good grief, this is only task 1. Okay. Yep, add salt. And the water will turn orange. Okay, where's the salt? Wait. Add salt and the water will turn orange. Return the salt to its place. Right of the pepper. Oh. I thought that would give me a clue as to where it is. Which one looks... Ah, hang on. Cheese, milk, oats, sesame oil, pine nuts. Okay. Empty matchbox. Mushroom powder. Okay, that's mushroom powder. Thread, matches, batteries, eye drops. Fermented mare's milk. Sounds good. I think that's pepper. Oh no. There we go. Orange. That's salt. Yeah, I Yeah, I've put salt in. It was that one. So that is... So that's a symbol for salt. That seems like a lot of salt. Is it because I put pepper in first? Oh, come on, game. Give me a break. How was I supposed to know which was pepper? Maybe this isn't. Maybe it's not pepper. That ain't orange. No, that's not. Okay, that one turns it back to whatever. Right, where's the salt? Where did I throw the salt? Oh no. What did the symbol look like? From far off, that does actually read like pepper. Is that it? No, that's not it. That symbol's not right. Where did the salt go? This is why you shouldn't really chuck things about. No, that could be the salt. Well, the only one we haven't tried is this one. Hey, there we go. Bring Ongots' breakfast. What does that mean? It's a bird? That's a big-ass bird. Good grief. Where's he going? What, do I just have to follow him? I guess it has to cool down, I mean, yeah. Our food. Oh. Okay. The bird is better fed than me. That's for sure. All right. Maybe I'm supposed to put it in a bowl for him or something. It's very possible. Nope. Nope. Alright, I don't know what you want. Nope, doesn't work. Into a bucket, maybe? I don't know. Can't seem to use... Oh no, that's a cup of water. I was thinking, like, maybe, like, cool it down or something. Because it's very hot. Maybe he likes it hot. How the hell would I know? Okay. Careful, that's really hot. Okay. We did it. Oh no, new task. That was... I told you. He needs his vest changed? Right, come here. What the... What the heck? Okay, wow. I saw one of these. So it's not real, it's like a robot or something? There we go. That's crazy. The vest has some numbers on it, yep. I noticed that. It had some numbers on it. Where did I put it? Yeah. 2053, yep. 2053. 2053. 2053? No, 2053. No, 2053. 2053. 2053. Oh yeah, the tablet, 2053. 2053. What? Uh, 20. These keys don't look right. $20.53. Hey. I thought like maybe I had to enter it on the keyboard and like none of the keys looked right. I've got a journal. My name is Enbish. I've always lived here because I can't go anywhere else. Okay. Grandpa Batchin says, lots of people used to live around here, but they all died when the dome blew up. Okay, that makes sense. The area has been deserted ever since, aside from myself, Batchin, and Ongots. Ongots has got very powerful claws. He obeyed my father and helped him hunt hares. I don't remember my parents. They died in the explosion as well. That's pretty dark. When the wind picks up, it gets pretty chilly. You can find refuge from it, but not for long. You can't last long without light. That's why I crafted this transparent layered vest, like in that program about greenhouses. It keeps Ongots warm during the day, and when the night's chill arrives, I put him into another warm vest. I collect and digitize flowers. I look for the prettiest ones and make photocopies of them. Tabitha then takes them into town and sells them. The earnings keep him afloat while Grandpa and I buy cheese. Okay, seems, like it works. Hang on a minute. I collect... We've got a new genometer. It measures everything. Flowers, insects, people. It clocked Batchin at 47 and the tree by the gate at 24. Even the stool got measured, though that took a little longer. But when aimed at Ongots or myself, it still shows the same old error. Grandpa says it's all providence. Maybe he's right. I have this dream sometimes. I'm in a strange city. The day is waning. Folks are walking in the distance. There's somebody beside me, but I don't see who. The dream is fleeting, always leaving me with a strange sensation, like I'm supposed to pass something to somebody, but I can never remember what or to whom. Sounds like me. I feel some kind of mix of anxiety and chagrin, and it makes me want to go there to that town. Let's go there. Grandpa Batchin has died. He wanted to do a transfer after losing his sight and mobility. Taba even brought him the equipment, but Grandpa died in his sleep. He was buried at the spot he had requested. Tomorrow marks the 4-year anniversary of Grandpa's funeral, which means I'm already 23. Everything is still the same. I tried leaving again, but no dice. I simply lose consciousness like before. I want to find that town from my dream. Perhaps I'll risk it and do a transfer. Grandpa's got no use for his helmet these days. But I might. If I get lucky, I'll wake up in a new body in Ulaanbaatar. Too bad the genometer won't show my number. I know how dangerous it is. When I look up at the poster over my bed, for some reason, I remember my toys when I was a kid, maybe 5 or so. I had a favourite toy, an odd little space case. Ongots had found it somewhere and brought it to me. Then I saw dark swirls in the field, got scared, and stashed the toys away for some reason. And to make sure I didn't forget the hiding place, I came up with a clue. Come out of the yurt and fly straight as the crow. On a rock with a snag, look for an arrow. A sorrowful tree will show you the way. A box in the sand will a mystery betray. But now I can't find it. Okay. Game saved. So what do I need? Let me try to find my cache. Perhaps old things will provide a clue as to what happened to me. Okay, so straight as the crow flies. Which direction do crows fly? So I can't leave this place, so I'm like a prisoner? Interesting. Straight as the crow flies. I mean, I don't know what direction crows flying. I'm not a crow. To a snaggled boulder. I mean, there's boulders everywhere. To a dead tree. I mean, you would have thought that would be, because a lot of these trees look fairly, you know, fairly alive. Bouncy, bouncy. It said into desert sands as well. I mean, this looks like hillside. Where would you need to go for sand? That doesn't look like a snaggletooth rock, really, does it? It's an unusual rock, but I don't know if it's snaggletooth. I'm not even entirely sure what that means. Like, it's got like a some sort of like hook on it, I guess. Let's try heading for those hills. I mean, technically there's hills everywhere, so... It looks like you could make like rice fields or something here. Looks like that kind of, like, that rich kind of, like, soil. Not that I know anything about that, because I really don't. So, a box with swirls on it. Maybe there'll be something here. I mean, they don't... Snaggletooth. I wonder even how far I can go. Because it said I can't leave. Yeah, something seems to be wrong with me. So if I go back... Okay. Okay, so I can't go... So around here then. Snaggletooth Rock. I've forgotten to drink my coffee. I'm quite thirsty, actually. So, actually, how... this video is already quite long. I really should stop making, like, such long videos, because, yeah... a lot of people are not really into them. So yeah, it's an interesting game. I'll give it that for sure. So I'm probably gonna keep on playing it. If I come across the if I come across this box, which I'm probably going to, I will I will make another video. So yeah, I hope you like this. It's an odd little game. I think it's quite kind of fun though. Not particularly optimized very well, but I don't know. It does seem to have settled down quite a lot. So I think it's fine. So until the next video, bye for now.